Gosh, it's your breakfast. It's Cheetos.
Like a handful of Cheetos.
A handful of Cheetos is breakfast. Happy Easter. Here's your handful of Cheetos.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope everybody's having a hippity hoppity holiday. How's your Easter been going? Did you find all the eggs?
One of the animals ate one, but other than that, it's going good.
One of the animals ate one? Your mom said something like that. You know which one it was yet? Did you find any animal with egg on their face? Ha!
How was that funny?
Egg on your face. It's a saying.
You're old.
You're young.
And?
You're a child. You don't have a soul.
Wait a minute. How does those things correlate?
They just do now. You and your rattly bag of Cheetos.
Now I don't have to put like any effort into holding the bag because I just have my thing to hold my hand like this and the Cheeto bag, so like I can go ooh, and then the Cheetos will not fall off.
Because you don't have to put any effort into holding the bag anymore?
And they don't go, ooh.
They do go ooh.
I still think that Cheetos are just male cheetahs. Cheetah.
Bob. Oh look, somebody's in chat. Hi, person.
Hey CCG, how are you? Happy Sunday.
Hey, hello.
Happy Easter. Very cool bunny emoji. Just sipping some coffee, waking up, watching Supernatural. I actually woke up today early. Gave myself a haircut. Took a shower.
I woke up
Shaved.
before you.
His hair is different.
It is different.
It is different. And
Pretty close.
Some bunny broke into our house and hid eggs.
And then some animal ate one.
yep. Oh yeah.
That cat is evil.
No, he's not.
He is.
Nothing. Great.
Says you.
Shouldn't have gotten snow before I got there. I don't know where it came from.
And then next year, make a map.
I think I will. Sorry, I was up first.
Or a list, and then as she finds them,
I was
like,
up before everybody.
check them off.
I was heating the house. I made you your coffee for when you got up.
I know, thank you. I'm having coffee. She's having Cheetos.
I'm going to get my coffee. So I shall be back in a few seconds.
And my cat's also having Cheetos.
That's
It's
not
because your
surprising.
cat begs for food.
Yeah, I let him. He's cute.
Thank God for coffee. I washed in coffee. I scrubbed. I took a shower in coffee today.
You did.
I
Well,
did.
Not really coffee, more of just
Dr.
caffeine.
Squatch Cold Brew Cleanse. Shameless plug.
It's not a plug if it's not your own.
Okay, shameless promotion. It's not self-promotion.
Unpaid promotion.
Unpaid promotion.
Father's Day gift.
Free advertisement.
What are you going to be? I should just hire you to be my manager from now on. You should start writing me scripts.
I will punch Karens into the sun.
Your Father's Day gift might arrive early.
There goes a Karen.
Oh, since it's Easter, it's 10 Commandments Day.
Oh, 10 Commandments Day.
The original.
Creepy Clown Girl says hi.
Hi, creepy clown girl.
Hello.
Said hi. I was on the couch. I did say hi.
I know.
I was far away though from the mic.
I think she's probably saying hi in return, but
Hello.
We can start a train of highs.
I don't.
That means.
That sounds about as fun as watching paint dry. Let's not say we did. Then it's all the fun with no effort or mundane boringness.
Oh.
Ooh, that sucks. I don't like waking up nauseous, but it's a pretty frequent thing for me as well.
Welcome to my world.
Today, though, I was good. No nauseousness today. Woke up and just got doing stuff. Yeah, I sat for a couple minutes, finished my coffee. I'm good on the Cheetos.
No
for
coffee
breakfast.
and Cheetos?
No, I had eggs. Because there's hard-boiled eggs now.
I thought you meant
No.
normal eggs. And I was like, wait. And you didn't
What?
ask me if I
There
wanted
is.
an egg?
There's a giant carton full of hard-boiled eggs. I'm not going to cook eggs for a bit. We have some eggs to eat. Hope you like eggs. Hard-boiled.
Cold eggs
Hard
infused with
boiled.
color.
I'm gonna
Cold
make
eggs.
some deviled eggs when we get back.
Not all of them. I like hard-boiled
I
eggs.
didn't say all of them. I said some.
I love deviled eggs.
Okay, okay.
Sorry for the explosions in the background. That's our microwave. We got a new one because the cats broke our
Yes,
old
we
one.
got a new microwave. Last weekend, I think I mentioned that the cats broke our old microwave. They smashed out the glass in the front, which is... I don't even know how that happened.
Because there was my instant coffee thing in front of it. We went to go after Liana at a sprint pace.
And he,
And knocked it into it.
then he's a very strong cat. If he's strong enough to knock a thing of coffee into the front of a microwave
him
and
before.
smash it out like that.
You've held them
It
before.
was almost
Yeah, he's
going through the
big
second
boy.
piece of glass.
I know, I saw. And it's not glass. It's metal. It was
Whatever,
it was
I
a mesh.
still like, holy shit.
It was a metal mesh that the thing almost went through. Yeah, he's a strong cat.
Cat does that. You kind of just, you don't go, oh, whoa, guys. Like, holy
We brought
shit.
15 pizza boxes to the dumps as well
This time it was
What?
not my fault.
yesterday.
that
Did you notice?
the
Like,
broke.
look, the closet door like shuts, and there's no pizza boxes
Now
like at
I want
all.
pizza because you mentioned pizza.
But just think about that for a second.
Okay.
Last month, we dropped off at least 20 pizza boxes. At least. Probably closer to 25.
Yep.
And then yesterday I counted them, and we dropped off another 15 pizza boxes.
How many pizza boxes do you think we've dropped off entirely?
Well, entirely
Like
is
the past-
ridiculous.
About 40.
But over the past month
That's
to a month
it?
and a half,
Mom, I meant like
no,
since we've
that's
been
40.
living here.
Yeah, since we've been living here, it's in the hundreds, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
was
in the
about to
thousands
say
by
about
now.
I don't know
300.
about thousands.
Yeah.
I don't think we've eaten thousands of pizzas.
Yes, we have.
Over 9
There was a
years.
time where we literally. It hasn't been 9 years. Right. There was a time.
This is their 9th year.
Amaze me. There was a time where every single Friday and every single weekend we would get pizza
I know.
for like 2 months. To the point where I got sick of Village Pizza.
We still get pizza like basically every weekend. But this weekend we got wings.
Not basically. Back then, it was all the time.
Because
All pizza.
when I was growing up, that's how it was in my house. At least towards the later years of living there. It was pizza every Saturday. Every Saturday night it was Nurchi's Pizza. Sometimes you get wings. Yeah, Nurchi's Pizza is not that great. Wings are good. Wings are really good. But Nurchi's Pizza is meh.
I like their garlic wings.
From where?
Yeah.
Village or Nurchi's? You've had Nurchi's? When have you had Nurchi's? With Papa Butch and Grandma Bunny when you were there for a week or whatever?
Remember,
Yeah.
no, remember when we went over there for Christmas?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got wings.
Wow. You have a really good memory. That was... How long ago was that? No. Maybe longer than that.
Dad, you're old.
No, seriously, think about that. Both Monica and Sabrina were still here. So, couldn't have been 3 years.
No, only
Yeah.
Sabrina was.
And we had Christmas at Grandma Bonnie's. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a while.
And you remember what kind of wings you had.
So you got hot sauce?
See why I'm kind of like shocked and amazed by this?
They were good.
Yeah, I would say that's a good freaking wing. When what was once a 3 or a 4-year-old was like, I remember those wings.
I was 7.
Okay, well, you're 12 now. That's 5 years ago. 7 years old, and you remember the kind of wing.
She got hot sauce, she got barbecue, and she got and she also got pepperoni pizza, and I picked off pepperoni as I did when I was younger. Yeah, I remember.
That was the year that I got Doom for my Switch. Yeah. Monica and Sabrina were still here, both. Yeah, they both got dolls. This big, the size of them. They both got big stuffed dolls.
They got voodoo dolls. Okay, that's
Basically, of themselves. They got voodoo dolls of themselves. Yeah, we've eaten a lot of pizza, especially like, what it is I don't always bring the pizza boxes back to the dumps every single weekend. I usually, like, I'll stick them aside. Then I'll just leave them like laying around or whatever. We have like a little storage closet.
just pizza boxes.
Because
Oreo.
they want them thrown into the dumpsters, and a lot of the times they want everything put in bags or costs extra, and they don't necessarily go in bags. So I'll bring them back in bulk, or sometimes I'll bring them camping and I'll use them for like kindling.
As we're going to use for your work post.
But no, I did not realize there were 40 pizza boxes. So we got rid of some pizza. I had to get tools. I had to get my work tools because I am done working at an office, at least for now. And Tuesday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I have an interview. But Tuesday, I'm going back to work construction, drywall finishing. At least until I find something else in an office. It's something, you say boo, but it's good money. I already told the guy that I'm working, that was talking to me about it anyway. I said I'm not doing anything up high that's eerie. I'll work off of a lift, or I'll work off of a baker scaffold. But I can't do planks and ladders and stairwells and stuff like that. Heights, and that's my one weakness. And he asked me if I could walk stilts, and I told him yes, I can, but no, I'm not going to, because unless I'm running the job myself, I will not wear stilts, because I don't have control of what's on the floor, and I've seen way too many people take a fall and need a hip replacement. So he knows I'm going to be working safe. It's paying really good money, at least for the time being. I'll be making more than I was while working at the office that I was working at, and it'll give me time to look for more work using my master's degree and stuff like that in human resource management. My father did always tell me to, go to college, get a good degree, get a good job, but also learn a trade. So that way, if you ever need the work, if you're in between jobs, something happens, you've always got a trade to fall back on. That office was eating me alive. There's no other way of putting it. It was literally eating me alive. The stress never got any better. Every day it got worse and worse and worse until it just got to ridiculous points. It would literally, like I've probably said a bunch of times, take a long time for me to explain exactly how stressful and why it was so stressful there. It was a very, very toxic environment. And I was tired of being yelled at. So I quit. And it's probably going to be one of the best things that's happened to me, at least in a while. So I'm going to make the most of it. Everybody's little one here is afraid that I'm going to get hurt.
And I don't want you to get hurt. Because if you get hurt, that means Dad's hurt.
You feel that I'm old and frail.
You are old and decrepit.
I'm not. I'm 41 years old. I'm not
Which
that
is old and decrepit.
I'm not old and decrepit. I am not old and decrepit. And he already knows I'm going to be working safe. And it's not about working in dangerous places. It's about being able to do what I can do. Not many people can. It's not that I'll be working unsafe. I'll be sore my first week. 100%. My first week back, I'm going to be very sore. But then after that, things will get easier. I'll be able to listen to stories and music and stuff like that while I'm working. It'll be good for my head. No, I do not do heights at all. I'm phobic of heights. If I try to get out on something high up, like a plank and a ladder, and like walk out, between two ladders on a plank, I can't. My body literally freezes up. I cannot do it. I'm absolutely phobic of heights.
Maybe VR will help you.
Nah, even so, it's not, I know I'm not going to get hurt in VR. See, if I fall and get hurt up high, then I might not be getting back up. And then we all got problems, because we all depend on me, even me, to make money and bring money in. So I don't do stuff like that. Don't worry, I'll be safe.
Okay.
Yes, my father is a very smart man. Not a problem. Take your time. But yeah, no, he's a very smart man. That's what he always told me to do, and you know, it worked. You know, within 4 or 5 days, I already had a job that was making more money than what I was before. It's not office work, but it's because I know a trade, and I still kept all my work tools, all of them. They were everywhere. I had most of them outside in my garden shed. I had some in here in the closet. My toolbox was buried underneath some things underneath the kitchen table. So it was a little bit, you know, trying to gather everything and get it all together. But it is now.
You found a hog.
Yep.
Your old hog.
Car,
You're buying a new one.
Car's all cleaned out. Everything's nice and loaded in there, nice and neat. So I am all ready to go. The only thing I gotta do is Monday I gotta go out and get some work boots.
Stew is bad. I hate stew.
I like stew. I don't like carrots, but I like I'll take the carrots out, but I like it cooked with the carrots because it gives the stew some flavor. Yeah, good stuff.
See, I don't skin my carrots. I lightly wash them. And then I
Venison
put
stew
them
is
in.
amazing.
And it gives it an earthy taste.
Venison stew is amazing.
Venison is awesome.
It's of the
I can make a venison meatloaf.
it's not like a broth. It's like the gravy of the stew. It's almost like liquid venison. It's really, really good.
Venison
All I
meatloaf.
had was a handful of Cheetos.
So go grab a hard-boiled egg.
That's what I used to
Give
do.
me a toothpick.
You're gonna eat a toothpick?
Can I eat a toothpick?
It's a little too much fiber, don't you think?
Stab an egg.
I think she's
Where's the eggs?
probably in the refrigerator.
Oh, that's a place.
Yeah.
Oh, children are funny. So yeah, I am all good to go. I am still applying. I've been checking my email every day, and making sure to turn in a few applications every single day. But for the time being, I've got a job lined up, and I've got, unemployment sitting there if I do end up needing it at a later point in time. But the good thing is I don't right now. And because I've got a job lined up for next week, now this is the real kicker. I'll get paid next week because that's how construction typically works when you're working directly for the employer. So I'll probably get paid for, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and get paid on Friday. And I just got my severance check from my old job. So I got my bi-weekly check plus my severance pay, and I've already got another job lined up, and it's going to pick up that income weekly coming next week. So it basically gave myself a bonus for for quitting my job because I had so much vacation time and holiday pay and stuff like that saved up that I never took. That when you quit or fired or whatever, they pay all that out to you. You get paid all that time that you have saved up. So that did kind of help just provide me a little bit of a buffer. But apparently that money's all just getting put aside and banked, at least for now, until I do need it. I do need a coil for the hot water heater, and I'd like to get the oil leak fixed on the Explorer. But again, that's stuff that can also be fixed with the incoming paychecks. So, zippity-doo. Hey, Wrath, how's it going? Thank you. I also feel it is also nice. Thank you, Paul, for stopping in. Happy Easter. Hope you're having a good one, having a good Sunday. Got Supernatural on this morning. Pockets is in the background watching Supernatural, and Philo is trying so hard to find her long lost shaker of salt.
Where is it?
Here.
It's right there. You just look right at it.
Forget it.
I'm gonna put this in your eyes. Dad, would you like an egg?
No, almost. I already had two.
Have the spread. Salt, egg, and a toothpick.
What do you need a toothpick for?
Stabbing the egg.
Why do you need to stab the egg?
Because it's fun. You let out all your inner anger at the egg. You're like, egg!
You can do that in VR.
Or I can do that to an egg.
Stabbing people in the face. and
Because
stuff.
in VR,
It's
you
fun.
don't feel the change of the egg.
Actually, you'd be surprised. They do have really good haptic feedback in the controllers.
Like, I've never played VR before. Good sir.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
Nope, you haven't ever. You don't have Zenith. We've never played VR together
I
ever.
have Zenith. Stop. I don't like this alternate version of you.
Bizarro me.
See, Dad, so now, what you do with the toothpick is you stab the egg. And now you have something to hold on to your egg. And then
Interesting.
you can salt it all over the place.
Honestly, Wrath, I assumed so. I figured that you were probably here in the background.
And then you realize
I am glad that I was correct. I mean, I don't know. Because there's always that chance that you wouldn't be. I should have just said hi anyway. Good morning, Wrath. Even though there was no actual sign that you were present. But I knew that you were there. Felt that you
we
were.
can sense it in our bone structure.
But I didn't want to be presumptuous. I'm refilling my vape, so if it sounds like I'm kind of split-minded at the moment, that's why. Doing something else. Good stuff. Good stuff. It is good soup. Really keep the money rolling in. Keep clothes on your back. You like clothes, right? Food. Food.
These aren't that good. It just tastes like egg. But they're good when you put salt on them.
It's food.
I love mayonnaise on sandwiches, but like
That's how I
like
eat.
that?
That's how I eat hamburgers.
Oh, that's better. This is blueberry vape juice, and then I've got, which is 6 milligrams, and it's not quite strong enough for me. I keep falling back to cigarettes because the nicotine's just not quite high enough. So I got some 50 milligram. What is this? Mixed berry plus. No, it's blueberry, raspberry plus strawberry cherry. So I have a very berry vape. I put a little bit in that with the other 6 milligram stuff, and it just kind of boosts it a bit because it's 50 milligrams and keeps me on the vape instead of going back to cigarettes. Which
If
Shiloh.
6 isn't good enough for you, try 50.
No, before my original vape died, I started off on 12. I vaped at 12 milligrams forever. Then eventually ended up going down to 9, then 6, and I was actually starting to go down to like 4.5. I was splitting the difference between 6 and 3 with 2 different vape juices, and then my vape died. And I didn't have money for a new vape for like 2 weeks, so I went back to smoking cigarettes. And then when I tried to go back to my vape and use 3 to 6 milligram nicotine, it's not enough now because I went back to cigarettes and jacked my nicotine tolerance back up. So I need stronger vape juice so I can get back to my vape and I can wean myself back down on the nicotine again. But
Cigarettes kill your love.
they do. Now, technically, Nicotine is addictive. That in itself is not a good thing. Anything that is addictive it's not good to be addicted to anything. But as far as side effects go, nicotine doesn't really cause cancer. It doesn't cause tar in your lungs. It's nicotine itself, just the chemical. You can overdose on it. It is addictive. But the side effects of it is it enhances cognitive abilities. It makes it easier to remember stuff. It makes it easier to learn stuff and recall information. It's a cognitive stimulant, actually. So I'm not necessarily against nicotine itself. But as far as, like, you know, smoking and stuff like that, like, I would like to stop smoking. I like to breathe. Personally, I don't mind smoking cigarettes. I enjoy them. But after a while, they do start to taste bad. I can't hike like I, you know, can when I'm not smoking. Like when I'm vaping. When I'm vaping, I'm good. Like, I feel so much better hiking and walking around and doing stuff, kayaking. If I'm smoking, it's so much harder for me to do things. So I prefer to vape. But I suppose none of it is actually good for you, so I don't condone anything. Drink water, people. Stick to water.
Get addicted to water.
No, don't get addicted to water, because you can OD on water too.
You can OD on everything.
Yeah, you can actually. You oversaturate yourself with water, and what it is you cause your brain to swell.
Yep.
The fluids in your brain swell and causes pressure on your brain. You kill yourself with too much water.
Well, that's lovely.
Hello, Silver. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. We're just talking about some water saturation. Yeah, there's been like radio contests and stuff. I think it was Mr. Ballin did a story on one, but I was thinking about for a contest for a Wii.
Did you eat my potatoes?
What?
You know the potatoes that were in the thing, like the stuffed, good loaded potatoes?
I didn't touch your potatoes.
No, I didn't.
That's... What? Anyway, so the contest was for them to drink glasses of water. And the one that went pee, you know, that one that could hold going to the bathroom the longest would win. And this, you know, one lady, long time, I think it was like 15 gallons or 15 liters of water or something like that. It was a ridiculous amount. She ended up winning. She went to the bathroom. She went home that night with severe, severe headaches. And they brought her to the hospital, and she died. Water saturation, water poisoning.
Get water.
So it is real. It is a thing that can happen. So no, don't get addicted to water. But I'm not condoning smoking, vaping, or anything else. Everybody can make your own decisions. I also don't judge. So keep that one in mind as well. Except ignorance. Should probably be a little bit more understanding of that as well. What are you I'm sorrying? Well, it was so distant, I don't think it mattered. Thank you, Silver.
That's tame.
That's probably just because I'm still waking up. My voice is a bit deeper in the morning, but I have been awake for a few hours. So, but I don't think I'm quite Mufasa deep. It's like James Earl Jones. Guy's amazing. Love James Earl Jones. He is cool. See, Paul enjoys a cigarette every now and then. If I'm out on my kayak, I'll bring cigarettes or cigars with me because I don't want to accidentally drop my vape in the lake. So I bring, something else out on the lake with me, but then it's back to my vape when I get back to my vehicle. So, even when I'm vaping, I do enjoy, an occasional cigarette or a cigar. It's nice on the kayak. Keeps the bugs away for one.
Is that for the fish? Inhaling the secondhand smoke.
There's no fish inhaling smoke. Nothing like being out there, man, on that water. 5:30 in the morning. Sun's not even all the way up yet. You see the turtles just popping up out of the water and going back underneath.
The turtles are fun. I
Fish
like the
jumping.
The turtles.
Beaver splashing. And that loon. The big, not the loon, it's a heron. The blue heron. That sits out.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen the blue heron? He was there last year. He wasn't there all the time. The year before that, he was there every single weekend I went. That blue heron was there.
Yeah, but we had ducks all year in the fucking parking lot at fucking ShopRite. So
Yeah,
They're
but
still there.
hopefully he makes his way back.
the blue heron will be back. He's there every year. He was there last year too. Every year. Been there fishing out kayaking 3-4 years, and he's there. I go out in the morning, and there's this big blue bird. You almost only, unless you're looking for him or if he moves, you can't really see him. Like the camouflage. He'll sit on top of stand on a tree stump, and he's so long and spindly, skinny legs, long skinny neck, and how he cranes himself just looks like part of the tree. But you get close to this thing and you see its head move, or you hear the splashing of this fish that it's. Yeah, the thing steals my damn fish, by the way. Keep taking my fish out of the lake. You look over and you every morning he's there, and then there's a beaver that lives in the lake. Family of beavers. Remember we saw him running that one time across the road. We went down there, all those little babies running across the road towards the lake. It's really neat, and you can usually tell how good the fishing is going to be by how alive the lake is. So if I get there in the morning and, I'm not seeing any turtles, I'm not hearing any fish splashing, my heron's not there, there's a good chance that there's not a whole lot of activity under the water either. But, when I get there and the beavers are moving around and, everything's, splashing and moving around in the water, typically means that the fishing's going to be really well too. At least that's how it tends to go. Hey Sneed, how are you? Happy Easter. And hello Kim, how are you? Happy Easter. I totally understand. I'm not going to be, this isn't going to be an hour-long stream or anything today either. I'm going to be ending it probably pretty soon because it is Easter. And we do have some things to get done. But very, very happy that you stopped in and hope you have a fantastic day.
Thanks for coming to the party. Whoop, whoop.
No. Welding fumes are definitely no joke, Paul, for sure. But welding's a good way to make a living. Tell you that. If you know how to weld and you're good at it, you can make a really good living at welding if you get in with a good company that treats you good. So that's cool. It's a very good good trade to know.
Yeah. Because not a lot of people know how to do it.
No. Not really.
Or do it right.
It's one of those dying trades, like masonry. Masonry is another dying trade, too. Not a lot of people going into it anymore. Well, thank you again, Sneed. Much appreciated. So, I guess, probably gonna go ahead and,
We just started!
It's been a half an hour.
Stop ending them at half an hour!
It's Easter.
It's sad.
It's Easter. What groundbreaking information do you have to discuss?
Russell Stover's makes great dark chocolate marshmallow eggs.
Ants don't have ears.
Like I said, it looked
They
interesting,
hear through
Sneed,
that
but I haven't had a chance to play it or anything. Especially recently because I'm job hunting.
You just so cut
You
your
killed my groundbreaking fact. Ants
off.
don't have ears. They hear through vibrations, so you can't scare an ant. Ants can't be spooked. That's why we don't eat ant ears. Because ants just can't be spooked, so it just won't work.
I don't necessarily agree with you.
We can become the anteaters, and we would be superior.
Anteaters are amazing. Don't get me started. Don't get you started.
They suck. In every way possible.
Stop being an anteater.
Quite literally, they suck ants off the ground.
Seriously. You suck ants off the ground.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I throw them
Don't
at
lie.
anteaters and go, go, my children.
You're 2 years old sucking ants off the ground.
I was 2. Do I do that anymore?
You didn't actually do that when you were 2.
Are you kidding? 2 years
You
old?
hated
dirty.
it.
Yeah.
Hated
Oh
it.
my god, you saw Daddy once and he was all dirty and he came toward you and you screamed, like, no! I was like, oh my god.
Now look at me.
No, it's when I was
potatoes with
digging
my
out the
hands.
fire pit. And I was throwing mud on the
Yes.
outside of the fire pit with my hands. And Shiloh was your
Not
baby.
Happy.
You were just sitting there watching me like,
Yeah, the most disgusted look
like
on your
disgusted
face.
and shocked. You were just like so dismayed with me. Like, oh my god, how can you be in that hole picking that up with your hands? Ew. For I don't know, it was funny. You couldn't even talk yet, but your face was
enough.
it was hilarious.
A picture speaks a million words.
So on that note, I will go ahead and close out the stream for the day. We'll be back next weekend, hopefully with some fun updates. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Have a happy Easter. Eat tons of chocolate, and love you guys tons. Be safe.
Don't
See you next
die.
weekend.